estoy solo. Tú eras mi tesoro, pero ya no brilla el oro. En la noche oro, pero tú no me haces coro. A 100 por el te adoro. Te convertiste en mi vicio, baby. Si me das permiso, quisiera verte aunque sea por bicho. Despeinarte toda, después te doy chavo para el beautition. En la G-Wagon ya no estamos pepedichon. Los contigo más son special edition.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Embiid, and it's Oladipo in at the two-guard spot. And Pistons. Nash is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Duncan. And it's Shaq in at the center, filling out the middle.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
There's the pass to O'Neal. Picks it out to Nowitzki. Launches it. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
No one gets into the NBA easily, Brent. We know that. But Max Strus really had an uphill battle, didn't he?
Yeah, no kidding. He went undrafted, did a stint in the G League, got injured, and then a training camp contract. But, man, has Max Strus overcome all of those challenges to be where he is today?
The three from Morant. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here are the Pistons with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, that's a great job by Nash, just earning that call. He makes the defense so uncomfortable.
And so he makes both from the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Morant passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Iverson outside. Nash with the screen on Oladipo. And Iverson gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nash against Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Iverson outside. Pass to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Morant. And Nash, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
The Pistons making a change here. James is checked in. All free throws good from Nash. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes it to Strus. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And so it's Detroit with the ball, trailing by 5. Pass to O'Neal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Down low. And finished off by O'Neal.
Yeah, and LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional. Has no trouble spotting the open man.
Oladipo for three. Another three for Chicago.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the pass to LeBron. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Chicago leading by 6. Inside and stolen by Iverson. Stolen by Jackson. He gets it in there.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Nash, the pass to James. A baseline J, and he gets contact. And the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Chicago. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
It's tipped. Now here's James. Scoreless thus far. And it's Wade with the jam.
And even though Dwayne Wade is a little older now, it does not stop him from getting up like that one. Sick jam.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Nash following John Morant's three. And here's Wade, 5 to shoot, and the rejection by Jackson. Oladipo, the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Unreal.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one. Yeah, they built up this lead. At a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Max Strus making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
They've got LeBron James, Wade out there with Kobe. And it's Garnett, and it's Nowitzki in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Nowitzki for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Chicago leading by 8. No good that time. Wade against Morant. Bryant with a screen on Morant. Wade passes to Bryant. Kobe in close.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Wade against Morant. Takes a three. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 6.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A different look here for Detroit. Duncan comes in for Garnett. And it's Nash in for Kobe. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Griffin's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Tatum comes in for Max Strus. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Simons in for John Morant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Simons surveying the D. And the dunk by Embiid.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. The guys just can't keep up with that.
Duncan with the screen for LeBron. LeBron finishes inside with authority.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league. Goes right up with it.
Here's Griffin. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Detroit trails by 9. Outside, James. Wade outside. Back to James. Here's Nowitzki. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Duncan kicks to Wade. The Pistons working the ball around now. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with the open look.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Griffin a screen on Wade. Simons from outside. Traps in the tray. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Passes to James. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Duncan with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Simons against Wade. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Another three for Chicago.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
LeBron James on the wing. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. For the Pistons, Kevin Garnett is checked in for Nowitzki. Allen comes in for LeBron. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Wade. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Embiid. Miller comes in for Jason Tatum. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Booker. And Maxey subbed in for Anthony Simons.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Ball from long range. Kicks it out to Maxey. Iverson against Ball. Jackson a screen on Iverson. Ball from long range. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. And then Allen slams it in.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy down. Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And so it's Chicago, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been done. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Detroit trails by 14. So for Chicago right now, Jackson is out there with Griffin. Then it's Ball. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Miller in at the 3. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
First team foul.
Chicago with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Shots good by Miller.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And the Pistons with possession here. Nowitzki outside. Crafty move. Chicago grabs the miss. Miller, that's for 2. Hits the jumper in space. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nowitzki, the pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And here they come. From deep, Iverson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Chicago leading by 14. Miller outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 6 points from Brandon Miller. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Nash outside. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Griffin. Detroit, no good that time either. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
To the paint, here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The shot is good from Nowitzki. Here's Maxey. Still scoreless. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Now
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Griffin. Max Strus comes in for Miller. Doncic is checked in for Ball. And it's John Morant in for Maxey. On the wing, Doncic. Hit the crossover. And he can't bank that one in. Detroit trails by 14. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
LeBron, he's checked in for Detroit. They get it again. Nowitzki's shot's good. Nowitzki's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Doncic, and that one's on target from the wing. And Chicago leads by 14.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots from the baseline. LeBron shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for Chicago. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeBron outside. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. James has got 7.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Fade away, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Pistons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for O'Neal. Kobe comes in for Allen Iverson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Steve Nash.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Morant, 8 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pushing it up. Here's Embiid. Good on the 7-footer.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Now in the lineup for your Pistons, Tim Duncan, Ray Allen.
Now Doncic, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. Things have been clicking offensively. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chicago leading by 13. Garnett out there with Kobe. And it's Duncan. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Nash in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Morant with it. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Good on the jump shot. And Chicago leads by 15.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Detroit with the ball. Here's Kobe. Garnett outside. He dishes it to Allen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about Allen? Able to control his body on these physical finishes. Terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Oladipo finds Griffin. And here's Miller. The pass to Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Steve Nash.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Sean Marion is checked in for Detroit. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Detroit trails by 15. Duncan with the screen for Nash. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his 1st foul.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Off the inbound pass. The shot by Marion, no good. Chicago leading by 15. Oladipo, the pass to Tatum.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And so Tatum nails them both. And here are the Pistons now. Nash up on top, guarded by Oladipo. Marion kicks to Nash. Marion outside. Marion setting the pick for Nash. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Nash has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Griffin. Offensive rebound. Simon's on the wing. A second chance effort. He squares up and sinks it. And it's 8 points for Anthony Simons.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. The Pistons, O'Neal's checked in for Garnett. Nowitzki comes in for Sean Marion. And Iverson's subbed in for Allen. Chicago also making some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Jason Tatum. LaMelo Ball comes in for Anthony Simons. And it's John Morant in for Oladipo. Duncan with a screen on Morant. The high post shot. Tries again. And Duncan lays it in.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Goes up on the wing, and it's Chicago scoring again.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
To the inside, here's Griffin. Morant with a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Nash, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal. Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
The three from Morant. Another three for Chicago.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nash, the pass to O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Back to Nash. Iverson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Nash can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Morant. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Yep, that one goes in there. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Nash. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the body control of Morant, still able to guide that one home.
Again, Chicago.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Great positioning on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Morant dishes to Griffin. Lets it go. That's short off the rim. Now here's Nowitzki. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.